tell. Most are blind to this world, but this world I see it well. Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changed. change, and you should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, the sound that mind. Chicks, if she smiles, she go. Roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if the talking about money, homie. I ain't concerned.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And all the way down to the 29. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off for the touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Here we go. 11. What's the key? Right 80. Right inside.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
No gain on the screen there at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down. Ready. At the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Here we go. 50, great.
Throwing, Love. Touchdown! Matthew Golden, his third touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Bengals nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
11. Hands up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 74 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Love to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they finally do get it, but not before he reaches the 27. Here's Love. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Ready.
Going back to Love. Same target. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a first-quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He sets the fire deep. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He was off to a very hot start here in this first quarter, but did have the fumble last drive. Now we'll see if the psyche kicks in here, which side it kicks in on.
And I know we're going to focus on him because he's having a good half. Just dropped the ball, and he's having a really nice game. But I'm going to take the defense's perspective here. They're thinking now he's dropped 1. Let's attack him and see if he'll do it again.
At the 28-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 9 here.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red.
Love looking to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
On 2, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back. Right around the 41-yard line. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Channing Tindall on the coverage.
Off the play fake, Love. This is intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
This one complete to Yoshibas. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The field goal would have been a pretty decent length, and I'm still kind of surprised they didn't kick it.
Yeah, I know, because you think you take the 3 there, trust him, but at the same time, if you can't pick up a few inches in this situation, you probably don't deserve to win the game anyway.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Burrow. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will not a sets up at 10. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated. That was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love now. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try to middle. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Love will try with his legs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They go with Jacobs. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
First down.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
There's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here we go. 8-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Switching things up, they'll throw it down with Jordan Love. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
22-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Burrow will throw. in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 18.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Back to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Burrow looking to pass. Looking deep here for Chase. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With 3rd down coming up.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. 12, 180. 11. 11 empty. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime coming up.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 6 is here. Starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the Buffalo defense coming up with the big play. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Patrick Mahomes. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Josh Downs. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Colts improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the two teams on the bye. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
He'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. That's complete to Dobbs. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
17 yards. And the Packers.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Love looking to throw it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we got a lot of turnovers. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Trouble sneak it. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. And that extends their advantage to 6 and 16-10. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right? I
think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Here we go.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come down here and hit you little people.
Good run there. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner, because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
In motion right, Dobbs.
33. Yep.
Play fake. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love, they go play action now. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second down.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Love. He's got the hook up to Dobbs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, second and 5.
Brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Love. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Packers first.
Here we go.
First down.
On play action, Love to throw. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
is bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Love now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
6 yards to go.
Love from the gun on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and take him to go total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. One more time with Jacobs. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, he's got Golden. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This just a 24-yard attempt.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Gun. Stop. Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. The offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
This one complete to Yoshibas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
On 2, ready?
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
11, promise. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. And that would go right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing. Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
At the 33-yard line.
Love looking to throw. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Down to the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point drive. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Burrow. Going for Burton, and he's got it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Done.
To throw, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they'll put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go. Right 80.
A final shot now for Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunate for them, that one fell incomplete.
One, ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping.